And welcome back to Reporter's File. I'm Syed Puriza. First, a look at the headlines.
Is the world telling the truth about the crisis in Syria? Education in a country wrecked by famine and war. Foregoing hospital births because of the costs. And a historic day in Irish history.
Whether or not the media in North America is giving a fair and balanced overview of the developments in Syria is addressed in our next report. Press TV's Joshua Blakeney reports from Calgary, Alberta, where pro-government Syrians are voicing criticism of the biases they're encountering from journalists and politicians alike in Canada.
It has been well documented that right-wing Zionists intend to Balkanize the Middle East in a divide-and-rule policy that, if successful, would allow Israel to retain regional hegemony. In support of this genocidal policy, the pro-Zionist media in North America have been claiming that those agents of imperialism who are destabilizing the Middle East are in fact activists acting in the name of human rights. In propagating such a myth, Western journalists have been able to hoodwink many liberals into supporting a reactionary, imperialist agenda that could jeopardize the lives of millions of inhabitants in the Middle East. But increasingly, a constituency of Syrians in North America are getting organized to show their admiration for President Assad and their disdain for dishonest journalists and politicians in North America. Reporters File interviewed such pro-Assad Syrians at an undisclosed location in Calgary, Alberta.
Canada and Canadians, they will not gain anything beneficial from what's happening. In Syria, what's happening, there are opposition groups, mostly not from Syrian descent. They are carrying weapons. They are coming inside the country. They are killing the people, if they are from a specific section of Islam or if they are pro-government. And they are saying that the government is killing the people when the government is really not.
We had a bad history with Israel through many years, at least 60 years. A lot of wars. Now they are supporting the opposition through Lebanon borders. A lot of weapons came through Lebanon to my country, made in Israel. Last week, John Baird, the affairs minister of Canada, he said he will give $1 million to support opposition in my country under democracy name and freedom name. This is very big lies. He is supporting terrorist group in my country. He is not supporting reforms.
I love this country. I respect this country, and I need the Canadian people figure out and open the eyes. This is money going where? $1 million going where to Syria? Exactly where? Specific.
I mean, I have family members who live in homes where they believe the revolution started. They killed him based on his name, because his name is from a different section. And that was ridiculous. Yesterday, they bombed my grandparents' house in a province named Deir ez-Zor.
These Canadian Syrians were particularly angered by what they perceived to be bias from the mainstream media, including from the taxpayer-funded Canadian Broadcasting Corporation.
We had many interviews with media. Nobody broadcast our opinion. So why they broadcast opposition opinion? And what about our opinion? We are a Canadian citizens. Nobody listened to us. Government, police, even media here. So yeah, they try to hide us and to shut our mouths. Why? We are Canadian citizens again.
The problem is people listen to the media a lot.
CBC, even when we call them to come cover, they don't cover very well. They don't cover. Why? Why they don't cover us? Okay, cover both sides and figure out. Be honest with yourself, guys. One day, the people, they will ask them, why you cheating us? They cheating the Canadian people. The media cheating the CBC. When I heard that, oh my, I see everything fake. That's exactly what happened. And now everyone here, they don't have safe life.
These Syrians are now receiving death threats and hostility from pro-destabilization elements based here in Calgary, and with a media and state apparatus ideologically opposed to their peaceful aspirations for Syria, these courageous men, women and children will no doubt find themselves increasingly isolated for having the audacity to speak out against an attempted genocide in their country. For Press TV, Joshua Blakeney, Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
In the absence of a centralized system of governance for more than 2 decades, education in Somalia literally collapsed.